All right, so this is a pendulum question. A pendulum is pulled aside and then released as shown in the diagram. Determine the speed at the bottom of the swing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say points A and B. Okay, that's a good way to start these questions. So let's say this is point A and this is point B. Now let's also put what we know about these points. When this is swinging, EP is max and EK is equal to 0 at that point when a pendulum is swinging out. Okay? And then here at point B, this is our EK max and our EP is equal to 0. Okay? Because we're saying that this height, that's h of 0. Regardless if this pendulum is like on a desk or anything, we need that reference point to start off with. Okay, so then we can use our theory of conservation of energy and say EM at point A is equal to EM at point B. Okay, so now let's expand each of these formulas a little bit. So EM at A is really EK at A plus EP at A, which is equal to EK at B plus EK at B, plus EP. EP at B. See how I expanded each of those? Well, now we can make life simpler and cross off things that we've already set to 0 so that they're not in our way anymore. So here we said EP at B is 0. And we said EK at A is 0. So now we can summarize and say EP at A is equal to EK at B. Huh? It's like we're doing the alphabet. It would be like I keep saying letters. Okay, so now let's expand these into what we know. This EP is really our gravitational, right? So I can say this is MGHA. I like to still use the A's and B's because we're going to be dealing with different heights and different speeds, so I like to keep that consistent, is equal to half mv at B squared. M is on both sides of the equal sign, so I can cross those off. Those are going to cancel each other out. And what I'm looking for, what was my whole question even about? What's my question? The speed at the bottom of the swing. So I'm looking for VB. That's my actual question. So I'm going to rearrange to solve for VB right here. So VB is multiplied by a half. So I times by 2. So I have 2GHA, and I square root that to get VB. Now I just plug it in. So I know square root of 2 times by 9.81 meters per second squared times by HA, which I probably should have wrote that down before. HA is equal to 13 centimeters. I need to work in meters, so it's 0.13 meters is HA. meters. So when you put that in, 1.597,059 meters per second is equal to VB. So then BD is equal to 1.60 meters per second. And it's just speed, so no direction is needed. See how the theory is kind of important so that you know how to set up the equations now?
Yes, maybe. Okay, good.